Empire Storms by Sarah J. Maas. Alright, what I first wanted to talk about was, what was her name? Ansel is one of my favorite characters in this entire series. I admit, I was very confused and a little bit, really shocked actually when Ansel appeared, because Ansel and Aileen left off on really bad terms. If you remember, if you read The Assassin's Blade, you know Aileen was literally about to kill her, or Aileen gave her an extra second to walk away before Aileen would kill her, but Ansel betrayed them very brutally and Aileen had to save the silent assassins. But I am completely in love with their relationship. The thing that brought me tears to my eyes, although 1,000 things made me cry during this novel, during the series, but alright, I had to relocate. So Ansel says, ready to join with Terrasen, the country of my friend Selena Sardathine, who did not forget it, even when she was in the Red Desert, and who did not stop looking north every night that she could see the stars. There was no greater gift I could offer to repay her than saving the kingdom she did not forget. Every single other person in the whole entire series, including Aileen or Selena, and including Rowan Whitethorn himself, said that Aileen forgot her kingdom, that Aileen gave up on it, that she turned her back, and that she forgot her people. Adian, Rowan, everybody says that. I can mark the quotes. This is what makes Ansel such a special person. She's the only one who could sympathize with Selena, with Aileen, because Ansel also had her own kingdom or people that she wanted to help and get back, and because she was the only one who knew that Aileen had nothing to be forgiven for. She made no errors because Aileen was literally 8 years old when her kingdom fell. There was nothing. What is an 8-year-old supposed to do? But everyone blamed her anyway. They said, oh, you forgot your kingdom. It's not like she asked to be sold into slavery to become an assassin. She didn't ask for it. An 8-year-old doesn't ask to become an assassin. She got taken, she was forced into this, and if she hadn't worked as an assassin, they would have killed her. She did what she had to do to survive, and no one recognizes that except for Ansel. And Ansel knows that Aileen never forgot, and I love that part so much. Anyway, and also, can we just talk about how I love how Manon Blackbeak and Aileen are friends now. That one time when Aileen was about to give up because she made a mistake. She the pirates thing where Pirate Skull Bay, when she unleashed her power and then she almost killed everyone, and she's like, oh no, I made a mistake, and then Manon's snap out of it, you don't have time for this, you made a mistake, oh well, get over it and pick yourself back up. And everyone was like, oh shit. But then Aileen's just I knew I saved your sorry ass for a reason. The beginning of a beautiful friendship between two badass queens. Ugh. And now Aileen and Ansel are badass assassin friends, and Manon is joining in on the fun, bursting out laughing. This friendship plus Sandra, so excited. Anyway, oh yeah, and then there's Manon, who's Manon's back. I love Manon. So I think we can expect for the 7th book to have a lot of assassins in it, which is so exciting because I know everyone's been talking about how they miss Selena Sardathine's assassin, sass, basically. Now she's an Aileen, so a queenly sass, which is still hilarious as hell, but not as gruesome, I guess, or as morbid and gory. But with the silent assassins coming back, I'm just so excited to see all those assassin jokes coming back up in the next book. So excited. And what else? Fenris. I am so worried for Fenris. I don't want Fenris to die. I love Fenris so much. Fenris and Gabriel, and I love when Aileen called him Uncle Kitty Cat one time, and Gabriel just sighs in expiration, and then Adian's don't you dare call him Uncle Kitty Cat again. He ain't my uncle, he ain't your uncle, he ain't my dad. It was chill, Adian, chill. Anyway, Rolf. Gotta love Rolf. I love Rolf. Him and Aileen's relationship, or Selena's relationship, is hilarious. I love it. And then Adian, oh my gosh, Adian, Aileen is the perfect character. Selena Sardathine was badass and ruthless, but Aileen is ruthless in a calculated way, which makes her just as scary, if anything, for me, because she planned out all the steps to amass this army and to position them and the best strategical location for the best chance at defeating Erwin and Maeve. Aiden was like, you know, you didn't have an army. Where are armies, Aileen? And then in the end, he's at his knees because he was so wrong, and that just makes Aiden more lovable, and Aileen also, because, you know, Aileen was wrongfully accused and Aiden regretted it, which I love how in this book all their characters relate to each other on a very deep and profound level in different ways. Like Aileen and Dorian and Rowan, for example, all three of them lost their lovers, or Rowan thought it was his mate, but they lost their lovers, and they weren't there to stop them from their gruesome deaths. Aileen or Selena with Sam, Rowan with Lydia, and Dorian with Sorsha. They all have that connection. Oh yeah, so remember when Aileen went to talk to Brandon at the temple, the Sun Temple, and she was like, Brandon, so how do we defeat Maeve? Is she a Valg? And Brandon's like, ha ha ha, she may be as cold as a Valg, but she's not a Valg, I assure you. Brandon, you fail. We know from Tower of Dawn that, what's her face? Maeve is in fact a Valg, and Aileen was in fact correct, and Brandon was wrong. And it's just insane how Aileen guessed that she predicted it, but Brandon was like, don't worry girl, it ain't that bad. Yes it is, Brandon, yes it is. Lysandra, oh my gosh, I could not read that scene where Lysandra, she was a sea dragon and she was trying to defeat those other 2 or 3 sea wyverns. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. I could not believe that Lysandra transformed into that huge ass mystical creature. Like, how much magic and matter did she have to create in order to enlarge herself to that? Like, she had never done a transformation to that scale, and I was worried that she was gonna die because the sea wyverns were like vicious, and oh my god, I couldn't. I was worried because I love Lysandra so much, and she's such a badass, and I love her, and I was so worried for her. And then it all turned out great, but it was such a hard scene to read because I could not, the nerves, I was on the edge. But it was a great, well done scene to watch, to read from the perspective of her, like, animalistic side, and to see that underwater battle was such a new change of, like, setting and perspective, and it was brilliant. Like, well done, Sarah J. Maas. And then I'm not a fan of Lorcan. From the beginning I was like, of course Aileen's gonna be the girl that like sobs him over, but I did bawl and I did sob, and I was so feels. I was feeling the feels, man, when Aileen finally met and Aileen let it all out. It's just, that was such a huge moment for Aileen. Anyway, that ending had me sobbing because Aileen, she didn't count the lashes. Aileen, after being a slave in Endovir and getting lashed out like 1,000 times, ruthlessly continued, and with Cairn, how do you pronounce his name? Cairn, I don't know. I'm gonna call him Cain, because Mark of Cain sounds good to me. Cain is a ruthless beast, a full-blooded male who whipped her, I think, 9 times, and then he was panting really loud, like, just whipping her. Like, can you imagine the strength of that full-blooded male whipping Aileen and then panting after 9 lashes? Like, he was killing her, and I just hate him so much, and it was so painful. Like, I cried so much. Poor Aileen. And then on top of that, she was powerless, and then she got the cuffs on her in the neck and everything, spun that coffin, and poor Aileen, I couldn't. Her suffering was so much. And then Dorian was like, oh, Aileen, she'd made it count. She'd been given a cruel, wicked hand, and one last time she made it count. When Manon revealed to Dorian that Maeve didn't get the keys, Aileen slipped them into Maeve's pocket, like when she rushed her, and Dorian's like, oh my god, Aileen, even when she was given a wicked, cruel hand, she still made it count. She still managed to get the keys out of Maeve's hands. And Dorian's appreciation for Aileen is also one of my favorite things. Their friendship is goals. Oh my god, when Rolf, who was it? when I think Rolf and Dorian and the cadre were like sitting down and they were discussing, and he was Rolf was like, "And do you trust in Galathinius?" And Dorian was like, "I'm at the mercy of my friends, and there's not a single other person on this planet, alive or dead, that I would rather have at my back than Aileen fucking Galathinius, because she is trustworthy, she is loyal, she's saved my butt like a lot already. She's got my back, and she's powerful, and I know she'll protect me, and like I love that. I live for that Doreen support. Like I live for that." And then later, Aileen also, oh yeah, when what's his face? When that old man from the court of Terrasen talks to Aileen, and he's like, "Oh, so you're now best friends, and you used to sleep with the son of our enemy, the king of Adarlan. What will you tell our people? Will you lie to them about that as well?" And Aileen was like, "No, I will tell my people that Dorian Havliard is a good man and an even better king, and that he can be trusted, and that he is not our enemies." When she defended Dorian like that, I was so happy that they just had each other's backs. Like the beautifulness of a king and a queen of different countries just supporting each other and defending each other behind their backs, and just like the friendship, the purity of it, it's just all the good feels, man. Like this is what a good world is, when all the kingdoms, the major powers, they defend each other, they're best friends, they trust each other 100%. Like that is a good world.